Hello, I am finally, after way too long, going to film lesson 6 of trying to learn ASL. I hope this lighting is good enough. Maybe the signs look kind of blurry, but we're trying. We're just trying. Okay, so lesson 6, we are going to be learning another basic sentence structure where we learn object, subject, verb. We're going to be learning the basic sentence structure for directional verbs and how to incorporate directional verbs with different types of pronouns, with classifiers, and then some basic vocabulary. And you might think to yourself, ooh, geez, that sounds like a lot. It probably does. It probably is a lot. But then let's just get to it. Alright, so object, subject, verb. Right? The sentence, the girl has a book. Right? The subject is the girl. The verb is the has. And the object is book. You could sign subject, verb, object. Girl, she have book. You could sign that. It's no problem at all. But the basic sentence structure of object, subject, verb, right? So we mentioned the book first. That's the object. So it, book, girl, have. We can sign that. That's the thing about ASL. A basic sentence like the girl has a book, you can change it. You can say it, book, girl, have. Now in English, that would make no sense. What? The book has girl? That doesn't, not compute. But in ASL, we can do that. So here's the whole thing. Object, subject, verb, ASL. So now we have this, and the thing is, something else you should mention, when we put the object first, that becomes like the topic of the sentence. So we kind of put our eyebrows up. Right? A little, just a little bit. Doesn't have to be like super high up there, just a little bit. So she likes black coffee. Right? You could say coffee black, eyebrows up, she like. Or you could also say black coffee she like. See, yet again, when it comes to colors, coffee black, black coffee, car blue, blue car, green grass, grass green, doesn't really matter. Color first, noun last, noun first, color last, means the same thing. Ooh, needed that. Okay, so coffee black she like. Or black coffee she like. Easy peasy rice and cheesy. And here we have some I like coffee. We could say coffee I like. Or I like tea. What's the sign for tea? I'm trying to remember. I think it's... Because it's not this. This is voting. That's voting. So I think it's this. Remember, a little eyebrows up. When it comes to object, subject, verb, the object becomes the topic of the sentence, and it's just... Alright? So, you could say, I hate tea, tea I hate. Right? Show it in the face. I hate work, right? Work I hate, right? Or you could say, I enjoy work. Work I enjoy. Or you say, I enjoy TV. TV I enjoy. Or you say, I enjoy bicycle. I enjoy bike. Bike I enjoy. Oh, that was like. I'm sorry. Bike I enjoy. Bike I don't like. Bike I don't like. Right? Meat. Meat I don't like. I don't like meat would be meat I don't like. So those are some basic sentences. There's more, but I think you get it already. Now we go to basic sentence structure with directional verbs. Some verbs, I'm reading, the book is right here. I'm reading the book. So I'm looking down, just so you know. I'm letting you know, no eye contact right now. That's life. Some verbs change their movement to indicate the subject and object of a verb. They incorporate the locations of the subject and object pronouns. So some directional verbs would be show, help, ask, send, tell, give, look at, and pay. Right? So show, right? This is the basic sign for show. Right? But if I say you show me, as in you're standing in front of me and you're showing me something, right? You show me. Or I'm going to show you something. I show you, right? So it's me showing you something. So I move it towards your direction. Or maybe it's you showing me something. So you're in front of me and now you're moving in my direction, right? Those are directional verbs. Same can be for help. This is the sign for help. But if I help you, you're in front of me, I help you. I'm going forward. Right? This is your direction. Right? But if you help me, right, you start here. There. So here we have a basic sentence structure. I'm not going to do all of them. You'll get it. You'll be fine. So anyway, I give you money. I am giving you money. I give you money. That's it. That's the sign for I give you, you give me, right? So I give you money. Here we have another one. You give me money. Right? I ask you. I ask you. Ask. The basic sign for ask. But I ask you versus you ask me. That's very important, that ask. But if it's you asking me, is it like this? No, you turn it and you ask. There's some signs where the palm orientation changes, right? As far as I know, ask is the only one that does that, as far as I know. But I'll let you know if something new happens. And so it says, you asked me yesterday. Not him. You asked me yesterday, not him. So it would be yesterday you asked me, not he. Something like that. I know you, you know, Okay, so here we have some verbs that are not directional, right? Some verbs, just so you know, not all verbs show movement. Not all of them do. There are some verbs that stay where they are. Some verbs like know, have, want, need, remember. These are all verbs, but they don't show movement. They don't show location. So I know you. You know me. Right? You see that it stayed here. There's no movement going on. Or I remember you versus you remember me. You see how it stayed this way. There was no movement. There was no change. Right? So I want you. You want me. You see how there was no change, no mumbo jumbo going on. So there's just some verbs that have direction, that show the movement, that show location, and other verbs, we don't really care. Oh, I got a headache. Ugh. Anyway, moving on. Next one. Here we have some directional verbs. Ticket, right? Ticket, tomorrow I pay you. So now we're also incorporating object, subject, verb with some directional, right? The ticket is the object. Tomorrow I pay you. Right? You pay you. Right? You pay me. I pay you. You pay me. Right? Here we have letter, later, I send you. Right? So letter. Right? I send you. If it's you send me, oh, see, there's another sign that changes the directional. Okay? Right address, tomorrow I tell you. Right? So this is the object. Tomorrow I tell you. Right? I finish ask you. I mean, I already asked you. Remember how we practice finishes? Well, I finish ask you. Right? Letter, I help you write will, right? So letter is the object. I help you write will. I give you picture now. Other sentences, I think you get it. Anyway, basic sentence structure of directional verbs incorporating he, she, it, right? So other pronouns. Tomorrow, I give her a book. Right? Tomorrow, I give her a book. So here she is, or here she is. It doesn't matter. All right? Right? Tomorrow, I give her, she's right here, book. She give me. There you have it. Right? So she give me, right? We already did that. You give her, right? So she's here, you're in front of me, so you give her, right? Or she give you, she give you. So there you have it. She give him, right? She's over here. She give him, and he give her, right? There you have it. So now we have umbrella. Tomorrow I give her. So in English, tomorrow I'll give her an umbrella. So umbrella is the object. Umbrella tomorrow I give her. And if I remember correctly, what's the sign for umbrella? I honestly do not remember the sign for umbrella. Is it here? Do they show me? I forgot the sign for umbrella. The closest thing I can think of is umbrella. Umbrella. And I've seen a deaf person sign that. So, man, you just gotta keep it rolling, bro. Just because I'm a sign language interpreter doesn't mean I remember all the signs. Deaf people, hard of hearing people, interpreters who have been doing it for decades, they forget basic signs. It happens all the time. Doesn't mean a thing. So anyway, I'm gonna sign umbrella, like that. I'm gonna sign it next. Umbrella tomorrow I give her. There you have it, easy peasy. And then you could also say umbrella tomorrow she give me, right? Easy peasy. So yesterday I tell her stay, right? Right, here we have clothes tomorrow I help him buy, right? So I'm gonna change it to this way just because I've already used this as my she. I could use it here, but I'm gonna switch it just cause. Clothes tomorrow I help him buy. I finish ask him wait. Right, movie later I show her. Right, money tomorrow it send her. So there's something here and she's over there, right? So money tomorrow it send her. Right? Looks kind of weird, but that's how it is. Okay. Here we have some directional verbs with classifiers. So here we have the directional verb see for a cup, a container, a glass, a bottle, what have you. Then you have it kind of like this. Changes it, right? Kind of like this. And this is for objects which can be held with one hand. So like a book, a stack of papers, a small box, right? So I could hand you a glass. I give you a bottle, or I give you a cup, or I give you a glass. It just looks like this. Or you give me. Or I hand you a book. You hand me a book. Right? It's the same motion, but now you're just showing the noun. You're showing a little bit more of how it looks like. You're being a bit more descriptive. Right? So, I'll give you a glass. Glass I give you. Right? So glass, I give you. Right? Bottle, he'll give me. Right? Bottle. Remember, still eyebrows up. That's the object. And here we have tomorrow, the typewriter, I give him. Tomorrow, the typewriter, I give him. Here we have some, all right, milk I give you. Milk I give you. Right, it's already in a cup. Or milk you give me. Or milk you give her. She give you. Same thing. Box. Box you give me. Paper you give him. Water she give you. Book I give her. Right? Easy peasy, rice and cheesy. That's basically it. Let's go into vocabulary. So here we have address. Again, repeat, do over. Answer, respond. Ask. It can be two-handed, it can be one-handed. I mostly see two hands. Baby. Bicycle. Bottle. Bread. That indicates the slices. Slice, bread. Challenge or play against. Clothes, dress, wear. Coffee. Coke. This is an old sign. This is back in the day when Coke actually had like cocaine in it. Nowadays, mostly people sign this, which is the sign for soda. There is a difference between Coke and soda, but old sign. And now people use this for any kind of soda or any kind of Coke. Depend, like, oh, it depends, or it depends. Can be it depends, or I depend on you, or people are depending on you. It can be the same thing. But maybe like depend and it depends. I've seen that difference. Drive. Also the sign for car. Force. The book says it shows it like this, but I've also seen force like this. Force. Means the same thing. Friday, as in the weekday. Funny, amusing, hilarious, appealing. It's two-handed. Give, right? Already showed you. Cup, glass, can. Hate. Help, already showed you. Influence, affect. And this is also directional. I influence you. You influence me. You notice the change in palm orientation. That there are some directional verbs. Depending on the direction, it changes the palm orientation. So if I influence you versus you influence me, notice the difference, right? Ask, ask. Send. Notice the difference in palm orientation. That depends on the direction of where it's going. All right, anyway, information, inform. This is also a directional verb. You inform me. I inform her. She informs me. I inform him. He informs you. It's also directional. Introduce, right? Introduce. Look at. Watch. There is a sign for watch, as in this sign, but they mean the same thing. Meat or steak. Milk. Monday. Pay. Picture or photograph. Spring or plant. Prefer. I prefer. This is an old sign, and I've never seen any deaf person sign this. Never ever. Most people just sign prefer. I prefer. Proud. Request. Ask. This is another way to sign it, but I see most people just do this. Saturday. It's an S backwards for some reason. Send. You can do it one-handed, or I've seen more people do it like this. Show, demonstrate, illustrate. Ready, showed you, shy. Remember, facial expressions are important. Sugar, sweet, or even cute. Cute, I've seen this, but for sugar and sweet, I have seen the distinction of this. Now, in the book, it is saying that sugar, sweet, and cute can all be signed like this. I'm telling you that from what I've seen, actual deaf people show the distinction of cute, adorable, precious even, versus sugar, sweet, stuff like that. Sunday. You may see Sunday like this, but then you may also see Sunday like this. It means the same thing. Right? Sweet, already showed that. T, I was right. Teletypewriter, which is an old sign, an old deaf communication technology that nobody uses anymore, but there was a sign for it. Tell. Thursday. In the book, they show it like this, but most people in real life, they sign it like this. Some people may even sign it like this, TH. H or TH. Ticket. Tuesday. Umbrella. I missed it. I looked for it. Umbrella. With my flair of adding it opening up. Wait. Wednesday. Wristwatch. This is right there. And there you have it. That's lesson 6. Thank God we finally did that. Wow. Congratulations.